My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Elden Ring, the cocoon of the Empyrean. In the last episode, at great personal expense, and with the help of Jarite, we slew Mohg, Lord of Blood. So cocoon of the Empyrean, meaning that is Miquella in there, the Empyrean. The Empyrean being a subset among the demigods, including Rani, Miquella, I think Malenia as well? You'd assume so, because Miquella and Malenia are related by blood, being twins. Curious. Why were there fog gates preventing me from coming behind here if there's nothing behind here? Why does behind here exist? We can use that area, I guess, to kind of look down over the Nokron domain. Is there anything over the edge here? Not at all. Perhaps I could meet someone here, an NPC, if I had continued a certain quest. In particular, it seems like Vare might be involved. Standing out front of the Rose Church and talking about blood. Very confused by this, though. So, nothing from that. Why is this an area? Specifically, while we were in the Mohg fight, this was a fog wall. So we're finally exploring the area and there's nothing. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna leave it this rate. Maybe I just need to reload the area. Cocoon of the Empyrean, rather. Let's teleport back there to reload it. Mohgwyn Dynasty Mausoleum. Anyone around here now? Nope. That's okay. Because there are still unexplored areas down here in Mohgwyn's Dynasty for us to clap eyes upon. However, before we go there, let me make absolutely certain that I spend these runes. So I'm still interested in just pumping strength a bunch there. About 72,000 would get us to the next Lord's Rune. Runes of one who was destined to become a lord, but when the Elden Ring was shattered, all that remained was a distant duty. 50,000, good to see. Heroes Rune 4. That'll get us across the line. Happily got one more strength there. The Imprisoned Merchant out on this side. I don't think we need to deal with that anymore. The Mausoleum Midpoint. Actually, I think I'm going to be teleporting to one of the lower areas. So if I am going to be teleporting anywhere, let's first go to the Round Table Hold. So that I can try and upgrade some of my weaponry.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your arm.
Strengthen the... Oh, the one-eyed shield is also a Somber Smithing Stone weapon. Or shield. Not that I think I need it anymore. Let's try try and change our loadout back to something a bit more reasonable. That still leaves us in medium load until I change this away to anything else. I do really like enhancing that charge attack. It's so cool. To make the poise is nice. Wow. Blythe's armor with the 24 poise coming in clutch. I don't know. Maybe I want this. 59 poise. That is a lot. That is not to be underestimated. We probably managed to stand up straight and strong through many more attacks than we otherwise might with that.
Back all no matter.
Back already. Lay out your arms. So I don't have enough runes to finish the other one there.
Back all no matter.
Give me another upgrade for the heavy giant crusher. Perfect. I don't think I need to upgrade anything with Roderica at this point, though. Back out on the hunt. There is so much still in this area. Probably a decent amount still left in this area. I know there's some decent stuff left in Altus as well. The only problem is pretty much all my movement in those areas is just dictated by what is nearest? Sorry, not by what is nearest, is at this point, because I don't know what I'm looking for, dictated by just roaming up and down the area, which, ugh, that doesn't seem like an efficient usage of my time. I have to do it eventually, let's be clear, but not while I have so many other much more immediate, tangible, dense areas of goals to achieve. Fortunately, this area is still yes. Is that enemy there? Zaps from that too. Ah, yes. This is one of the things I was looking for. That wasn't causing the blizzard at all, no? Okay. Unfortunate. But someone probably summoned it. It didn't drop anything. Moving around in the distance up there. I already picked that item up. Yeah, the one from this one I've already taken. At least we're out of the blizzard. They've definitely put something in the blizzard for you to find. Absolutely. 100%. I don't know if I want to go to it first, though. Through this area. Oh, I didn't opt to get off of that myself. Someone else did for me. Who's invading? Anastasia! Tarnished eater. Where are you coming from? You got the high ground? I'm ready for you. No matter where you think you're coming from. Hello. Well, I have to say, I did not expect you to have... Is that like Sacred Devotion or Sacred Strike or something? She's doing a lot of input reading, so I don't think I'll really be able to get away with throwing anything at her unless I have 3 times as many projectiles as I want to throw, and I throw them just quickly after one another. Sorry, Anastasia. I need that somber ancient dragon smithing stone for my fire giant shield. I don't know. I might want to keep that just in case I do find a weapon that I want to use slightly more. Crystal darts. Why are there crystal darts in this area? 4 crystal darts in a late game area? You'd think that'd be to tell me something about the world, right? Guess I've seen a couple sorcerers up here, but no more than I would expect to see in any random area. Mausoleum over in the distance. Past it is a church. We see some headless spirits here. Oh. Well, it's fine. I didn't need frame rate at all. Oh boy. Please don't allow those to collide with the ground. If they collide with the ground on screen. Please, just let me get past this. This one has bells what go dong on its feet too. So I have to solve like a whole ass puzzle to prevent that from continuing to do what it's doing. Apostate derelicts. I'm not even allowed to attack where I am right now. The enemy, however, well, enemy. Wait a second. I think I might have figured out why I'm not allowed to attack. Hello. A silver mirror shield. Shield of radiant silver, festooned with amber and carried by Loretta, Knight of the Haligtree. The shape is said to imitate that sacred drop of dew, which inspired the absurd rumor that Loretta herself was an Albinoric. Well, she's moving. She appears to be alive. Oh, summon Latenna. Is there... Okay, so it's that specific area. There's not a summon... a summon sign on the ground. Wait a second. Latenna and Loretta. I have kind of been conflating those names in my mind. Loretta herself was an Albinoric. And Latenna. Do I have Latenna's... Actually, I just have the Great Chest over here. Let's read Latenna's Ash. So chest. Over here. Down. It'll allow me to summon her despite the fact that I don't have her on me as well, which is weird. Alright. Latenna. Latenna the Albinoric. Used to summon the spirit of Latenna the Albinoric, a rare case of one who chose to become a spirit voluntarily. Latenna was renowned as a deft magic archer, but having lost her beloved wolf companion Lobo, she cannot move from the place where she was summoned. Before I do this as well, just in case, last time I visited the Slumbering Wolf Shack, someone said I had left a purple item somewhere around. And I usually don't do that. And it might have lore on it. And it might be important. Oh, there it is. It's gonna be a stone sword key, right? We're not. Well, you know what? Let's pretend that didn't happen. I don't even have a rune arc. I don't know what you're talking about. to the apostate derelict. Alright, Lieutenant. Tell me what you know. Is this you? Same outfit.
O young yet towering sister of ours, let the birthing droplet in and create life. For us. For all the Albinorics.
What just happened?
Thank you. I finally fulfilled my purpose.
Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing
Our
Stone?
young yet towering sister will give us hope. Now that nothing is left unfinished, I will join you in battle to the bitter end. And when the fighting is done, then you may lay me to rest. Beside Lobo, my dear wolf.
That's why the corpse of Lobo is still there. So, how are you promising the fate of Albinorics here? I don't understand. What has that accomplished? Let's sit down and see if maybe they move or get up or anything in that area. No dice. I don't think I can get enough height moving around here in order to get to the top of the tower. That is to say, the mausoleum, rather. Yep, and I was about to say, any moment now it's going to start moving. I need to get out of here. And if at all possible, just not look at its attacks. I'd like to keep some frames, please. I need those for playing, you see. 112. This is way too open an arena to not have anything pop out. Ooh. Hello, side passage. Have you anything for us? That's a resounding no right there, as they give me a golden rune 13, paying me off just to leave. I am really surprised that this hasn't... Alright. I just figured that there was going to be like a boss land octopus or something there. Something to make that make sense, you know? I just don't understand how I'm going to get into that mausoleum. Maybe I don't need to understand just yet. Ooh. What? Lieutenant? I can't even summon right here. But that is very clearly Lieutenant. What? Huh? I don't know what you want me to do. I can't summon there. I can't interact with ashes in any other way. Another town of sorcery. Ordina, liturgical town. So maybe not of sorcery, maybe more of faith. Ah, okay. So, of Latena's type and tribe, there are many here. It's just the first one I encountered happened to look exactly like Latena, even in terms of posture. Either that, or there are a bunch of mirrors, effectively. Spirits of Latena still about. Oh, is this another town of sorcery has seals on situation? So you're just resting to the side? Is that what I should do? Because there's sitting sideways, which is what you're doing. I don't understand so many of the items, so many of the locations rather in this area. I just don't understand what they want me to do at them. Maybe if I had NPCs with me, as in had not messed up a bunch of the quests that I did mess up, or had met more people, I might not be so directionless in some of these areas. The Golden Ring 13. Less across on the other side. That looks like the entrance to an Everjail. Devoid of the Everjail itself, though. Each of those looking like a ripe and spicy opportunity for an illusory wall. That makes sense. Ah, that's why the torch is here. I was like, it's either here to direct me to the door right now, or maybe even possibly later. Nope, just the ladder. It's either here to direct me to the door or to the ladder. It's not the former, so it must be the ladder. What do we... Again. What do you want me to do here? Just gonna walk back off, I guess. There has to be something you have to do on each of those to make them make sense. And there's also a seal in the area, so... I see the key, I see the lock, they just don't fit together. More crystal darts! Maybe they originated from this area? Maybe I should read the crystal darts. Long ago, it is said that a golem crafter employed a similar crystal tool. A golem crafter. Just the spirit of a dog. I like this area a lot. Nicholas Lilies. Again, more stuff blocked off. This one looks more centralized, though. I guess if anything was going to start, it seems like it might have started there. I don't think looking directly at this is going to help us at all. Nope. I could drop glowstones on them, I guess? Just gonna move as the game is guiding me at the moment, rather than try and predict it and expect where it wants me to go. Okay, that seems like ultimate kind of location. Held shut by a seal, makes sense. That's going to be the boss of our area here. This is Ordina Liturgical Town. I haven't a clue who I would fight there. Light the 4 figures in the Everjail. Oh! Okay! Right. Okay, yeah, because when you go into an Everjail, the Everjail is like a mirror with a boundary of your current world. So in this mirror, in this mirror, all of the things that I've seen previously will be here, including the wolves and enemies and things like... I get it. Clever. It's possible that there are actually no enemies. I'd be deeply surprised. Wait. Was I attacked by someone invisible on the other side, or was that an arrow from a different area that I just didn't see? Sounds like someone just... Okay. Sentry! Sentry Assault? No, Sentry! Hey! What up, buddy? You thought you could. I was very surprised when I didn't end up using the information and Sentry Torch in the Altus Plateau, where I'm given the information about it, as well as the Sentry Torch itself. Oh boy. Woo! Just got him. Ghost level at 9. This one's the easiest one. There's a... down there, and then the jump up there. No, I've gotten a little lost in this town because I didn't really map it much on my way in. So that's one I'm looking for over in the distance as well. Ooh, just enough height to get this. Pretty sure I need to stay on one of the lower levels here. Right? Actually, no, that's not even one of the climbables. Oops. Yeah, no, I messed up. Can't even get back on the horse, damn. Okay, that's just absurd. See how many of my hits there just went directly through the enemy? I'm afraid no more dodging is allowed for you. What? I guess well stabbed. Having a whole ass backstab you can do from 5 feet in front of me is pretty powerful, I guess. What are you, the unpatched spy? And I just shouldn't have even tried to do it. Just flatten him. Could have been so easy. There we go. Sorry, this is the thing I've been looking for the entire time. And failed, also, the entire time to find. So I know this one leads immediately up to another site for us. I do have to worry a little bit about whether or not I'm just going to be hit by an archer while I'm trying to do this at any point. There we go. Second is lit. And then from here I can kind of get the general read of the other area. That's one of the others. So that's the third up in the distance there. Here's the fourth. I guess it's got to be obscured. When I go collect that third, I'll get the fourth basically at the same time. Or at least I'll be able to see the fourth at the same time, surely. There we go. Sorry, bud. I mean, if you wanted this to be a fair battle, you should have killed me before I got to you. Because that is your best chance. There can't be another one on the ground, right? My sight is a little hampered from here, unfortunately. Is it that in the distance? Is it this one over here? That in the distance. Whoop! That hurt. Guess I'll just go inspect it manually. Should make sure I get this back out because there have been a few assassins around already. No, is the answer to my question. We are now here, and it's not what I thought it was. It would be that building. It seems if they did want to spread them out reasonably, the final would be around where I am. Maybe a final one is indoors somehow? I definitely can't have seen all of them before, because if it was indoors, I would have remembered that they weren't all just free range. But I don't know where else it could be. That said, it's not like I know any way to get indoors at the moment anyhow. So it's not like I even have to deal with that. Speaking of not having to deal with that, just run away immediately from them. Is this the final light? This guy's glowing. Yep. One of the torches is still unlit. Got that one. Got that one in the distance. Got the one on the ground. I'm gonna test this. I think it's entirely possible that... Start this fight with a backstab. I think it's entirely possible that the... You crit what? Instantly. You can just do that? At any time, you can just decide that I'm going to take a crit now. That seems useful. I can see why the Crimson Dagger and the Cerulean Dagger was so important to y'all, because you can just choose at any time to heal up or get mana. Thank heck. I was quite worried I wasn't going to be able to close that one out. It's not over the edge of a cliff. I mean, we have to entertain the unlikely at this point. Why would they have it be an Everjail? Let's think of it from the direction of the puzzle design. Why would they have it be an Everjail that you have to enter in order to then light the area? One reason it might be done like that? Well, one reason it might be done like that is to define the boundary of where the seals can even be. Because Everjails you can't leave. I don't think that's the case. Oh, that's just lightning going on up there. I don't think that's the case here. Because the seals are kind of obviously in the town. There's no way I have to fight all of the assassins specifically. I mean, they are unique, so I'm happy to look for and fight as many of them as I can get. Get him. Just love it again. Maybe killing all of the Black Knife assassins will reveal it. Alternatively, one reason that you might create this with an Everjail to go into is because outside of the Everjail, there's something with which you can interact that then reveals the final seal that you can only activate from within the Everjail. It's not just that one in the distance, is it? Didn't I look at this one already? Let's get up to the next level before we do. I'm leaning more towards the unlock it in the light realm, come into the Everjail. And definitely away from the have to kill enough targets. You know what? You're not a threat from there. No, it's just this other one on the other side, and I completely missed it the entire time. Oops, oops, oops. Also, I did actually see this one earlier. I now recall. So, oops, 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 oops. Mega oops. Ultra oops. At least we'll have unlocked it. Also, Everjails tend to kick you out when you're done with all of the stuff in them. Cool. I was just wondering, if it doesn't kick me out, does that mean there is another Black Knife assassin around here for me to murderize? Because I could use another glove with 9. It's always true. There has to be a site of grace nearby. I will very quickly check if there's a site of grace immediately up and through here. Nope. It's a teleportation pad that I am going to completely avoid for a period of time here. Let me make sure that I mark it for the future, though. And the site of grace is actually there and nearby. Neat. Should I try and level as well? Lock these 67,000 away? I don't even think I have enough with all of those runes. A Newman's rune is like 12,500 and all of the rest of those are lower? Just doesn't seem like we'd be able to make it there. Okay. Let's go. The period of time for which I've decided to leave this is exceptionally short. Stunningly so. Let's travel to another location. What have you got for us? This is going to be the rise in the middle of the world. Miquella's Howling Tree. Yeah, that makes sense. That would take you here. So those envoys are things we've previously seen in the capital. Oh, man. You know what? That doesn't feel like where I should be right now. Haligtree Canopy, Mikola's Haligtree. Yeah, if I wanted to, I could probably stay here and try and clear that area out. But I've heard tell that Mikola's Haligtree is endgame content. So I don't want to get everything all out of order. Have the wrong people, have quests trigger in the wrong area. There's Ordina, Liturgical Town. I mean, I can just go Ordina, Liturgical Town and then ride around on the left-hand side until I get to the minor air tree. And I'll come back for that stuff later. Some juicy Albinorics making their way up here. The physiology of the Albinorics is always so weird to me. Because some of them are, like, almost entirely humanoid. I sworn that was going to be a illusory wall. Some of them are almost entirely anthropomorphic. And then some of them bulbous and juicy. Some of them look almost exactly like Dostok. I worry that while I try and jump up here, it will run away. Not fast enough. Somber 8. In particular, also, that Loretta was confused for being an Albinoric, but also, or rather, it was a ridiculous rumor that they were an Albinoric, but also they were actually an Albinoric. As we just found by Latenna calling Loretta their sister. I want to know so much more about the Albinorics, and it feels like this is the area where I would learn it. If any. They've clamped up from the ground there, but... Wait! I can ascend this. I was wondering, again, what are they defending? Well, it looks like, with some gumption, this is a staircase. Maybe it's not supposed to be. Okay, yeah, this final one is making it feel less likely this is intentional. Because this is some Skyrim ascension of mountains. My horse is almost standing completely vertical at points here. I don't think I can get up there. Yeah, there's nothing to hold on to, unfortunately. Okay, so this is just descending from the other area then. Dang. Oh, man. That actually was the intention, and we managed to immediately figure it out. I felt pretty good about that kind of thing. Not do a crit there, but I can just wake you up. I don't even ultimately want to kill you. I just want to give you a concussion and then wake you back up and run away. I have to make sure that I haven't done anything lethal. So if they stir in response to the slap, I know can continue hitting. Look at that sinister crab right there. Bet he's left-handed. $24,000 runes. To be clear, I also did prioritize killing that one because I saw that it had glowing eyes, so I knew it was going to give me more of a reward, but 24,000? Pretty ridiculous. You could kill like 18 bosses without getting more than that. This basically takes us back to the consecrated snowfields. I thought we were going in a new direction. Instead, we'll have to define one of those for ourselves in the next episode. But you see, until then, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Elden Ring. Series playlist up in the top left, YouTube recommendation down below, streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays at or above the thanked tier. And a special thanks this episode to Silly. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.